I don't know. I'm sure there's other insurances. Obviously there's insurances for your money and all that other fun jazz. But you could go your entire life and never have to file a homeowner's insurance claim. If you're a really good, very lucky driver, I'll say, because it's not just you, it's also the people on the road. You could go the entirety of your life and never get in a car accident or have damage dealt to your car, but you have to use your car insurance to pay for repairs or replacements of your vehicle. Okay? If you're a renter, you may never have to use your rent, you may never have to claim under your renter's insurance. And if you're paying into life insurance, your life insurance is designed to be there in case you were to accidentally pass away early, and it helps to cover your debts, like mortgage, other bills and such, okay? And you pay so much money towards your life insurance. Now, it's not a ton of money either in life insurance, because the likelihood that, say, someone in their 20s or 30s is going to die in the next 6 years or 10 years is very low. Unless, of course, they do something stupid like, extreme mountain biking, shark surfing. Obviously, if you kill yourself, your policy is null and void. But, for the most part, you are paying into a life insurance for long term, when the likelihood that you'll probably not, after paying into it for 30, 40, 50 years, provided that you start your life insurance policy when you're 20, you've paid more into the life insurance than you're ever going to take out of it. And when you're young, the same thing could be said about health insurance. You kind of need it there in case you break your arm, or you cut your hand open or something and need to go to the emergency room. But you also need it for wellness visits, to be able to talk to the doctor if your nose doesn't get unstuffed in 2 months. And not only does it take forever now in America, which is always the thing they talk about when they talk about socialized medicine. Oh, well, you can't have socialized medicine because you just wait forever for your doctor. I'm waiting. I've got private insurance. I got to wait forever for my doctor to see me. I mean, I'm not taking up hours of his time. I'm going to take up maybe 15 minutes of his time at most once he comes in the door and looks at me. But, the way insurance is, the way the healthcare is, at least in my area, they make you talk to a nurse practitioner before they'll schedule you for a doctor. Why? Because they want to see if you're a hypochondriac or something, and they could possibly solve your problem over the phone. Or conversely, which I think is smart, hey, that heart palpitations that you're having, maybe you should go to the emergency room instead of calling your physician to see if they can see you an hour, because you might not be alive in an hour. Makes sense, right? So it's not just a delay tactic, which is what I'm sort of implying, but it's also sort of built in there as sort of a bit of a stopgap in case you got some idiot person who's got I wouldn't say no brains, because you can certainly have plenty of brains and still make a bad decision and just sort of shrug it off as go, well, I feel okay. I'm okay. I don't need to worry about this. I'm fine. Everything's fine. But the big thing that I worry about, and I don't see a ton of, I mean, I see too much of it in my personal opinion. I see too much of it. But I guess you could say it's not all that frequent this happens. But you get sick, and either because you didn't think you needed insurance, or your insurance decided it does not want to cover everything, you gotta start a GoFundMe to pay for your very expensive hospital bills, because the insurance companies aren't going to pay the hospitals what they want, because the hospitals are certainly overcharging them, right? So we're only going to give you a percentage of what you asked for. Well, that means I got to charge you 15% more, and the off chance that you're going to only pay me, 85%. So then I actually get the amount I need. Now, this is, again, a bit of a game of chicken back and forth, because if you say, oh, well, I'm going to raise my prices by 15%, the insurance doesn't question, they pay it, well, now you've just made an additional 15% profit for your, over what you should be charging, where your hospital's making a normal profit margin, and it's not getting to the point that it's an investors-based market. And again, again, this is just my opinion. My opinion is that healthcare is not a private thing the private company should be handling. It should be something that everybody has, everybody's guaranteed to have. Or conversely, if it is going to continue to be a private thing, then it needs to be vastly more affordable and vastly more available to the people that want to use it. I.e., I get sick. I go to the doctor's office. The doctor sees me. I pay $0 out of pocket copay. And at the end of every month, or every paycheck, I pay a certain amount of my paycheck into the health insurance. But it's not hundreds of dollars. It's not thousands of dollars. It's not affecting my company paying additional hundreds or thousands of dollars for insurance. Just on the off chance that you get sick and really need it when you go to the hospital, and the hospital charges you millions of dollars. No, they don't charge you millions of dollars. They charge you thousands of dollars. And your insurance covers it because it's reasonable and affordable. And I talk about waste in government. I mean, some of those insurance companies I feel are bloated to the point that that in order to continue to pay these people and pay as many people as they do, you know, their jobs exist almost exclusively to justify their work. You know, you're a representative to basically make it as difficult for hospitals or individuals to claim their insurance and pay for their medical care. And the only way that justifies your paycheck is the fact that you deny enough people their ability to get, you know, to take money out of the system. I guess she has to talk to me on this one. And it really ultimately comes down to two things for me. Okay. One is affordability, and two is access. And I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's the hospital's fault. I don't care if it's the insurance fault. I don't care if it's the investor's fault. Big pharma, little pharma, individual doctors, big group doctors. I don't care. I don't care. I just think in terms of the way that the system's handled, you know, the people who get squeezed the worst are the people that are not the ultra rich or the ultra poor. Because you end up paying for the ultra poor because they're on government subsidies. And you end up paying for the ultra rich ultimately doesn't matter because, you know, they've got, I shouldn't say they all have excess cash to just pay it out of pocket, but they can negotiate out of pocket in a lot of cases. And, you know, $1,000 or $10,000 or $100,000 isn't going to set them back multiple years because Susie or Joni gets sick and has to go to the hospital for a week or a month. And I got into an argument with one of my coworkers about this, and he says, "Well, you agreed into the system when you took the insurance." I get that, but it's like, well, your options are don't have insurance, and really, truly, if you truly, honestly, accidentally get sick or get in an accident, have to go to the hospital, you're playing roulette with your expenses in order to save money every month, or you buy into the system that you don't agree with because the alternative is not acceptable. I find it hard to believe that if you had public medicine, all of a sudden services would drop off completely. Hey, excuse me, shush, you, the grim-faced one. Me? You're really pushing yourself, taking on all these enemies. Not for pleasure. Hey, who are you anyways? You're not with those guys, are you? Me? No, I'm not. I came out here because I heard I could make some gold. What a joke. Only a fool would work for this piddling amount. Skills like mine do not come cheap. You seem pretty sure of yourself. I'm Ferry, a mercenary attached to the Strong Wings, Ilia's 3rd Division of Pegasus Knights. No doubt you've heard of me. Heard of Ilian mercenaries never betraying their employers. How much would it cost to hire you ourselves? Hear your appreciation of a true warrior, after all. Let's see. I'm yours for 20,000 gold. 20,000 gold? It's laughable. No sealed sword is worth that much. Beg you to differ. Your journey's a long one, is it not? More battles, surely? Requires a special contact, special arrangements. Not to be morbid, but there are sympathy payments to my family. An unlikely event of my death, for example. Not to mention bonuses and hazard pay, medical treatment. Hold it. That's enough. Your fee includes all of that, right? Oh, you understand. I'm so pleased. Well, what will it be? Will you hire me? What should I do? Hey, Chris, you decide. Should we hire her? Yes. Here it is, 20,000. You've no complaints, do you? Wow. What is it? You'll accept it, right? You surprised me. You didn't even try to negotiate. Just paid the gold up front. Who are you? I'm Marquis Socia's brother Hector. Are you going to take the money or not? My gold, of course, I'll take it. Socia is the biggest territory in Lycia, isn't it? Pleasure doing business with you, noble sir. I'm counting on you. Oh, and there are weapons and vulneraries too. All of my current possessions are included in my fee. Anything new you pay for, I never cover those expenses. Never. Got it all figured out, don't ya? Well, if it isn't Florina. Florina, is that truly you? Been so long, how have you been? Sister! Don't start crying all over me. But Florina, I haven't seen you since you ran away from home. Ran away? I didn't run away. But Flora, she said you weren't coming home again. Well, you know, sisters fight sometimes. Said some things. She said some things. It's in the past now. Really? Really. So stop crying, please. So, you're fighting with Lord Hector too, right? Looks like we'll be working together for a while. Haha. Oh, Florina, you're so far ahead of your sister, it's not even funny. She's got... If I trained her, it'd be another 8 levels. If she gained 8 levels to get to cap, that would give her a maximum of 18 strength. Wouldn't be terrible, I guess, if she gets all of those, obviously. But she would be the same strength as Florina. Plus, you get her cap... She get bonuses, obviously, to her strength. Tempted to use you, but I'm tempted not at the same time. Well, you know what they say when in Rome, right? Got here. I don't seem to have any good lances, though, unfortunately. That's lame. Let me guess, you have the lance. Well, at least you won't take any damage, I suppose. I guess I'll back off so we can train some Florina. Not a character I usually have the ability to get because, you may gather, the hard to use, hard to get, I mean. Great, I can't use her thing anymore if I want to S-ring. Oh well. What it is. Oh, Farina, I need you to get up levels. Good. Pretty good level. That wasn't so good. In case you're wondering, what does Farina need all that gold for? She uses it to pay off her sister Fiora's debts. Which I guess was a bit of a controversy between her and her sister, and was partly the reason why they split up, as Florina sort of suggested. But ultimately they make amends. Very nice, Pegasus Knight. What I want to see. She apparently has very good growth, Farina. So she should be able to catch up to her sister pretty quickly as we get closer to her, Florina's actual level. Of course, make it doubly dangerous with two flyers. That both are able to move long distances, decent defense, excellent or pretty good resistance. Not great, Farina. This is the end. Now, if the enemy would but flee... That's it. It's finished. You're not nearly good enough to trap us. Should have listened to Ellawood. Should have gone towards the palace and avoided this trap. No sense in worrying about it now. What we need to worry about is where we go from here. Now you try and talk sense. You really are something else, Hector. Can't hold a candle to you, though. What do you say? Peace, both of you. Anytime we're able to weaken our foes, well done. Now we got to get out of here. No telling when reinforcements might arrive. Alright, let's go. You're right, let's hurry. The Unfulfilled Heart. Hector and his allies defeat the Black Fang monster Pascal. However, they learn nothing of the Fire Emblem's location. To escape the Black Fang, they disguise themselves once more. At Ellawood's suggestion, they head for the Royal Palace of Bern. Unfulfilled Heart. Well, they finally arrived. Can't believe they built a palace in these mountains. Bern is the only country on the continent where wyverns still fly. With its wyvern riders, I imagine this castle is the best defended anywhere. I agree, look at the path leading up to the mountain face. It'd be impossible to scale that in a different direction. Defenders positioned high up should have a clear advantage. Even the best soldiers would be taken out with ease. Look at that, they don't even have sentries posted. Must have a lot of faith in their defenses. Look at these surroundings. Probably make do simply with patrols within the castle. The mighty Bern, I'd not liked as an enemy, and yet from Impregnable Fortress a treasure was stolen. Perhaps the king really is responsible for all this. Hard to imagine any thief cracking Burn's defense. You're right. But I can't imagine why the king would do this. To find the fire emblem, we're going to need clues. So why don't we try to sneak into the castle? What I was thinking. That was what I was waiting for. I like the way you think. Whatever happens, we must not get caught. Looks impossible. Go around and come back here. Got it. Of course. This is an inner garden. Shh. Someone's coming this way. Here. To the thicket. Brother! Hello, Zephadel. Hello, Guinevere. Guinevere. Have you been well? I've been fine. But if you wouldn't come to see me every day, I'd be even better. Much, much better. Every day. Well, that's an awful lot, but I'll come by as often as possible. All for you, dear sister. Yippee! Guinevere? Guinevere? Where are you, lass? Here I am, father. Welcome home. There you are. You were a good girl while I was gone. Come, give your father a kiss. You're as adorable as ever. Well met, father. Zephadel? Take the same unpleasant tone as your mother. What? Silence. What brings you to my castle? Yes, Murdoch. Yes, my lord. We were hunting in the forest earlier. We found this, and thought Guinevere might like it. Eek! A baby fox, how cute. It's so very cute. Is it for me? Really? You like it? Yes, I do, thank you. I do love you, brother. Guinevere, go play for a while. Okay. Come, let us go, you lovely little fox. I've told you to stay away from the castle. Yes, I know, but I beg your pardon. I hear that Guinevere was ill, and I was worried. You mean you came to see if she would die, don't you? Father! I beg your pardon, your majesty, that's... Hold your tongue, Murdoch. Do not forget whom you serve, the King of Bern. It's all right, Murdoch. Father, I would never want to see Guinevere harmed, and you and your mother, thinking nothing more than stealing my throne. You plague me. Return to the Manise. As you wish. I beg your leave, father. No matter how I warn him, he comes. Why is it the very sight of him tries my patience so? Truly, if he is truly of my own flesh and blood yet. It is a jealous king. Who's there? It is I, Sonia. You. Well, is the emblem safe? Yes, I have it in my possession. It is all as planned. It's unlikely, but we might still attempt to win the emblem back. Are you prepared? I will not fail. It is secretly tucked away within the Black Fang's fortress. Keep it concealed till dusk of the 10th day, then return it to me, as you will, your grace. And what of my other requests? One of the 4 fangs will tend to it. There will be no mistakes. However, General Murdoch, the man protecting the prince, he is young, yet well respected. Shall we finish him too? Murdoch, his birthright is low. His birth is low, and his complex skills have won him the title of Reverend General. It'd be a great blow if Bern were to lose him. I think of something to remove him from Zephadel's side. Will that do? Yes, that would be great help. Wait. What? What is it? I sense someone. Where? Father! Father, where are you? Don't worry, it's my daughter. Of course. Do not forget Black Fang's role once we're successful. Of course. Now be gone, quickly. Farewell. Zephadel, the kit. Where's my brother? He had an errand to perform and left. Oh no, I wanted to play. Come, Guinevere, I'll play with you. No, I wanted to play with him, not you. I'll go and call him back. Here, hold my fox. Tend me. Yes, my lord. Take this beast and kill it. Do not let Guinevere know what you do. Understood. Zephadel, you knave, trying to steal my Guinevere's love. You will learn your place. It was close. I was afraid they'd catch us. Things is worse than I'd imagined. The Black Fang has already reached the king. Plans for Lycia failed, and now they're targeting Bern. The country as powerful as Bern moves, peace will know no help. What Nurgle's desire is powerful quintessence, calling dragons back. Does he wish to embroil the world in chaos? Whatever his plans, he must be stopped at any cost. Right, find the fire emblem and return it to the queen. We do that and she'll point us towards the Shrine of Seals. We go to the Blackfang Fortress. That's our goal. We must meet with everyone and seek out their fortress. Wonder if Elwood and the others are well. Kind of worried. What, Ninian? Lord Hector's a strange guy, isn't he? Nils, that's implied saying he's strange, but it's true. He is strange. He does put on airs like other nobles. He even lets me ride on his shoulders. He's pushy and rough and nice, too. I really like him. Nils, what if the people from long ago were like him? I just wish everyone could have gotten along better, you know? Yes, I agree. Tell me, Ninian. Lord Elwood, you're fond of him, aren't you? Nils, But you mustn't fall in love with him, you know. We are different from them. I know, but I cannot. Ninian, where are you going? I need time to think. May I be alone, please? Ninian. We better hurry and rejoin the others. Oh no, look. The Wyvern Rider. She's coming closer. Has she seen us? No, it's not us she's seen. It's Nils. Let's go. Hector. Okay. Ah! Who are you? Light green hair, crimson eyes, no mistake. You are one of Lord Nurgle's lost toys. Yes, found you at last. What are you? Why can't I sense you? Happens to be what happened to your bodyguards. I heard they were tough. I wanted to see it for myself. Well, you're here, so they can't be too far away, can they? Come on, boy, scream. Call for your friends to you. I grow weary of waiting. I am not known for my patience. I am the one you're looking for on hand, the boy. You've come. I've been looking forward to this. Looking forward to what do you mean? Chance to crush you and hand the children over to Lord Nurgle. Nurgle, so you're the one of his dogs, are you? I am not to be called a dog by you, Blackheart. True, I've contact with the Black Fang, but I am loyal to one master only, he who sits on the throne of Burn. And why are you an employee of the Black? There's been far too much talking. Let us get started, shall we? I've long hungered for someone to test my strength against. Make this last while you will. I want to enjoy this. Listen up, everyone. It's playtime. Come on out. Alice has promised to stay out of this. Be as wild as you will. Chris, scattered about hiding. The enemy can pick us off for weaker numbers one by one. We got to get together and protect them. Lord Elwood, Lord Hector, here. Long last, I've achieved level 20. Makes me class up into Big Merlinist. Provided that the game didn't crash, which I think it just did. Alright, well, I am going to cut the episode here. We'll come back and Merlinist will be a big boy again.